The GoPro Max 360 camera is changing the way pilots shoot video of their aviation adventures. The high quality and flexibility of this camera is amazing. It captures a 360-degree view of everything that surrounds it and puts it into a single file. The magic of movement is done in post, using a video editor that accesses a special plugin. This plugin allows the user to manipulate the footage to any view or angle he or she desires. In this video, I will go through a simplified step-by-step process on how to create a video for YouTube with footage from a GoPro Max 360 camera using Adobe Premiere Pro. Please consider subscribing to our YouTube channel to see more videos like this one, demonstrating the ins and outs of aviation video production. Now for mounting cameras on an airplane. Some pilots mount their GoPro Max facing forward, thinking that you really don't have a choice. If you want to capture video, it's got to be straight ahead. This is not so with the GoPro Max camera. Here I've mounted a GoPro Max on the rear aircraft tie-down using a mount from MyPilotPro. Notice that I've turned the camera sideways parallel to the wind. This way of positioning accomplishes two things. One, it helps prevent bug smashes on your lens. And two, it keeps the force of the wind from pushing the camera back on its mount. Since the camera captures a 360-degree view, it doesn't matter that the camera is not facing forward. The software in the camera automatically merges the forward view with your rear view into one video file. After your flight, remove the SD card to download the files to your computer. There are many adapters available to gain access to the files on your SD card. I created a folder on my computer named My GoPro Max and copied the camera files into it. Here are the files. The only files we're interested in are the ones that have a 360 file type. While in this folder, I created a subfolder named Processed. This folder will hold a converted video clip from the original 360 clip. If you would like to preview your 360 video clip, you can see it by downloading GoPro Player from the internet and installing it on your computer. The link to it is in the comments area of this video. After installing the application, open it and click on the Open Media button and retrieve your 360 file. Here you can see and play around with your video. Using your mouse, move the clip around. Amazing, huh? I use GoPro Player just to see what I've captured. You can create a video with it for YouTube, but it is very time-consuming and tedious. I want to show you how to make something that's a little more impressive. Keep watching. If you don't have Adobe Premiere Pro on your computer, it's available on Amazon. Again, the link is in the comments area of this video. Before you open Adobe Premiere Pro to edit your video, you'll need a couple of things. Download and install the GoPro Max exporter. There is a link to the application in the comments area of this video. This export application takes the video files you have saved in the My GoPro Max folder and copies and converts them to standard MP4 files for use in Premiere Pro. After opening the exporter, set the processed folder you created earlier as the destination folder and the file prefix that you want. We chose Processed as our file prefix. The settings shown are the ones I use. Click on the Import Files button. to load your 360 files into the queue and click on the Start button. This is a lengthy process to do the conversion, so be patient. Go get a cookie. After the export is complete, you'll see the newly converted file in the Process folder. Before I get into editing, there is one more step, adding a plugin called GoPro FX Reframe. Download and install the Reframe plugin. There's a link to the application in the comments area of this video. Premiere Pro accesses the Reframe plugin and gives you the ability to adjust the view and angles possible in the video files in the Process folder. Now open Adobe Premiere Pro. The opening screen in Adobe Premiere displays all the projects you have worked on in the past. You can click on any of these to continue work on any past project. To start a new project, click on the New Project button. Give your project a name. Let's call this one My First Project. Then pick a location on your computer where you would like to store the project. Then click Create. If you're like me, the first impression of this application is, holy moly, that's a lot of stuff. It's not as bad as you think. In the lower left box, right-click and select New Bin. This will allow you to create a folder to store your video clips. I named this folder Videos. Double-click on the newly created folder to open it. Then right-click in the open area and select Import. Get one of your 360 video clips from the Process folder. Now drag that video clip into the timeline to the right. This automatically creates a sequence for the video, which controls the timeline and final output of the finished video. You'll see the newly created video sequence in the Videos bin. Click on the sequence file to highlight it, and then go to the upper menu and select Sequence, then Sequence Settings. In the Video section, change the frame size to 1920 horizontal and 1080 vertical. Click OK. Then you'll get a warning. Ignore it and click OK. This video is really long. I'm going to shorten it. Using the slide bar at the bottom of the timeline, I'm going to stretch the video out. Using the razor blade control, I'll cut the video to only show the first 15 seconds, and then delete the rest. Now I'll click on the video clip to activate it. This displays all the effects for the clip in the upper left-hand corner control box. It's time now to apply the GoPro Max Reframe plugin to the video clip. Click on the Effects tab in the lower left box. Click on the Video Effects arrow to show its contents. Then click on the GoPro FX arrow to show the GoPro FX Reframe plugin. Drag and drop the plugin onto the video clip. Now the reframe controls are displayed in the upper left-hand corner control box. Use the up key on the keyboard to go to the beginning of the video. Now for some reframe magic. Click on GoPro FX Reframe in the Effects Control area. Now we have a control grid to start working on the video. Here's where we start talking about something called keyframes. A keyframe is a marker in a video that controls what will be displayed in a certain spot in a video. Stretch out the video clip using the slide bar below the timeline. Under the GoPro FX Reframe tab, we are going to create some keyframes by selecting Pan, Tilt, Rotate, and Zoom parameters. The keyframes are displayed to the right of the reframe control parameters. Set the zoom parameter to 70%. This makes for a really sharp final video. Click again on the GoPro FX Reframe Master in the Effects area. This will make the grid visible in the video window. Experiment by moving the video around with your mouse inside the inner square box. Notice that the percentage numbers in the effects area change as you move the video around. The inner square box controls side to side and up and down movement, otherwise known as pan and tilt. The far left and right boxes control rotation. The outside corner boxes do things as well, but we'll talk about those in a later video. For now, let's keep it simple. This activity sets your first set of keyframes at the beginning of the video clip. Now for some movement. We'll hit the play button and look for another spot to set some more keyframes in the clip. I'll stop it here. Using the control grid, I'll move things around and straighten up the alignment. Notice that this has created a whole new set of keyframes in the effect area. Now I'll hit the up key to go back to the beginning and play the video. Cool, huh? The movement is just a little too fast for me. I can adjust the percentage in the effects area or just activate and move the keyframes out a little. I'll hit the up key and play the video again. I can also adjust the pan control manually to change the pan. I'll use the left and right arrow in the pan control to put me right where I need to make my adjustment. I'll hover over the percentage mount and change it. Then hit the up key and play the video from the beginning. Let's add another. Play the video and find another location. Click on the GoPro FX Reframe to show the control grid and make some changes. Notice that new keyframes are automatically created in the effects area. Hit the up key and play the video from the beginning. Pretty easy, huh? One more thing. To make the transition smoother between keyframes, using your mouse, activate all of the keyframes, right-click on one of them and select Continuous Bezier. Hit the up key and play the video from the beginning. Now the transitions are a little smoother. Now to export and create your video. To get your video ready for export, you'll need to mark where the video starts and where it ends. To do this, place the timeline marker where you want the video to start and press the I key. Now place the timeline marker where you want the video to end and press the O key. Now you're ready to export your video. In the upper menu, click on File, Export, Media. Give your video file a name. Set the location where you want the video to be stored. There are several settings that you can try, but for this video we'll keep it simple. Use high quality 1080p HD for the preset and H.264 for the format. Under the Video tab, set Full HD 1920 by 1080 for the frame size and Custom for the aspect. To create the video, click on the Export button. Premiere Pro will start encoding your new video into the location you chose. Now go to the folder where your video file has been saved. Double-click on the video to see your creation. My computer automatically opens Windows Media Player. You can now upload your video to YouTube or Vimeo to share with friends and family. Thanks for watching this tutorial. As I mentioned in the beginning, the purpose of this video is just to get you started. Adobe Premiere Pro has many more creative and cool options to help you create a very professional video. There will be many more video tutorials coming soon. Now, go shoot some 360 video.